guys, we are back with another video. Today we're going to be going through what I promise is the last of the whatnot purchases. One of these is a giveaway, and then the other two are some pretty cheap slabs that I managed to pick up, or not slabs, but some top-loaded cards, or top-loader-worthy cards. So we are going to rip all these packs and see what we got, and yeah, see what we're adding to the collection today. Well, to start off, I think we'll go for the most questionably packaged one, which is definitely this small little paper package here. Definitely an interesting way to pack. Let me double check and make sure I don't dox myself here. But I'm going to cut very carefully on the edges. I don't feel like going through and ripping off all this tape on this thing, so I'm hoping I can just slide it out. Make sure we don't cut the card inside. So to start off, we have oh, I totally don't even remember. I think this is the giveaway that I won, so to be honest, I don't even remember what I was trying to get. But it looks like a Japanese pack here. Very interesting packaging, but I guess if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. So we have that there. I will put right here what kind of pack that is in English, so you guys can have the translation. So that's something that we'll be opening up momentarily. Next, we have one in an envelope. So these are the first times that I've received something from Whatnot, and it hasn't come in like almost a special like UPS sleeve. So that's been very interesting. Once again, I am not going through and untaping all of this. There's a lot of tape on these envelopes, and I'm not about that life. So up next, I gotta make sure. This happened in the last Whatnot video, but some of them have like your whole social security number on there, and I'm like, I'm not trying to dox myself like that. So I gotta pull out, yep, sure enough, all my information, everything about me. Oh, and an absolutely gruesome packaging. Let me get my full legal and birth certificate off this thing. But look at that. Absolutely gross packaging right there. Got the nice little fold over on that. What is going on there? I don't even know. Who is this from? Looks like this was from... Well, they didn't use their... Okay, mini slab. So it looks like this was like a Korean pack or something. And then also a slab related. I have no idea what was going on here. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like not... Like that's not like a package, that's like a sleeve here. And it... Oh, okay, it's got my name on it. Okay, so it looks like it's a Korean pack. So I guess maybe that's just how Korean packs are. Maybe that they're just like, got that nice fold over. I didn't notice that on the other pack, but I guess, yeah, it does really have a larger, like, top portion to it, so that's very interesting. I think that other one is Korean as well. And I believe that they're the same. Oh, no, they're... Oh, look at that. What are the odds? Okay, so, very cool. Took me a second to notice it, but if you look really closely, or not closely at all, to be honest, one is the Japanese, and then one is the Korean. You can tell just by the first few letters. They look very different, but this is definitely the Korean. It's definitely Japanese, so I guess we'll see the difference in card quality. We can compare those in a second. That'll be exciting. And it did come with a top loader as its form of like protection. I'm guessing that, you know, they didn't want to spend the money on getting some cheap bubble wrap. But this is what I'm used to. I'm used to like either a fold over and it's got like some bubble wrap built in. Especially if you are buying this stuff, better hope that it comes in a... Look at that. Ship secure. This is what a 10 out of 10 looks like. Shipped with a nice bubble wrap inside the package, and all your cards are in there sealed as well so they don't bend in the shipment. They don't shift around and get their borders all messed up. That bubble wrap pack in there. I think it's technically faux bubble wrap. You can see you can't really pop it anymore. But, you know, a win is a win. So that's definitely a 10 out of 10. Let's first go through these nice cards. So the packs are mostly junk, but these right here are actually cards that I wanted. And I would say I got them for kind of a steal, as I got them from a buyer who was willing to bundle a few items. He had a few full arts that I was interested in, and got these pretty decently priced. Did put them all inside the same sleeve, but that's fine. But right off the bat, you can see that Duat that I was looking for. Love that Duat full art. So we have the Duat full art. Super happy about that. We got the Poppy full art trainer. Really good. And then that one got kind of all messed up, but it is a Biburl full art. And that one is from the 23 reprint, I believe. And it's in decent condition. Actually the front's in really good condition, but really cool card there. And finally, the Rockruff. That one's in also pretty good condition, actually. So we're going to re-sleeve all of these and get them into their proper sleeve. This one's a little bent, but that's whatever. It'll flatten out. Single strike. That one is also from 2022. So these are a couple, I'm pretty sure these are the reprint ones. But once again, really good full arts. I looked them up. They're all worth about a couple of bucks each. That Duat is worth like almost $12 right now. So I'm happy to pick that one up. I think I basically, after it all the math added, got balanced out. I think I got maybe a couple bucks saved per card, but nothing more than that. So yeah, let's do a good job and get all these re-sleeved. They did sleeve everything, so I'm not saying they didn't protect it, but the sleeves do look kind of beat up, like they'd been around a bit. You guys can see it out of the package for a second there. Really good gloss on these. I'm a big fan of that. I don't really feel like taking off the Sharpie they put on all of these sleeves, so yep. And once again, back condition's also really good. Front is fantastic, so I'm happy about that one. This card I only got really because it was worth something. Don't really care too much for Poppy, but like I said, I kind of grouped all these cards together so that I could get a better deal. Nice little trainer card there. I think it's actually really good art, just maybe not my favorite trainer card. And then last but not least, this is the real gem of the collection. We're going to grab this one out here. Look at that beautiful Duat. I was still thinking I was trying to pick up a Wattrell from this guy, but he was not letting it go, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we got the Duat. Let's get those all top loaded and I'll put them on display for you guys. Alrighty, there you go. We got our 4 hitters right there. And I think we will start with the Korean pack. That's what they are. These are the Heatwave packs. I don't think any of these are going to be resealed just because they're Korean packs anyways. You can weigh any pack that's not American, you can just weigh, and there's not going to be any hits. So, and as you can see, shockingly to nobody. Oh, that's a hit for me. You know what? I was about to say you don't get hits from these, but look at that Gibble. He's just so lovable. We love Gibble. So happy to see him there. I will actually sleeve that one because I do care about Gibble. I do have now I have a few Korean packs at this point. We're going to take off the one that got crucified. That's the one reality of Whatnot is if you see someone using Japanese cards, Korean cards, simplified Chinese, that's also one of the cards you can get. You are not getting a hit from those card packs if you buy them, even if they're quote unquote sealed. You're not getting anything. Proof in the pudding. I stand corrected. Holy shit! This person forgot to weigh their packs. Holy shit! That is a hit. That is pretty fantastic. That is getting sleeved immediately, and that's Japanese pack. So although it's not an American pack, it's a whole lot better than me getting a pull like that from the Korean pack. So that will be going into my Japanese binder. That is a hit. Guys, apologies for not ripping it properly, but I was genuinely not expecting anything. I was expecting it to be weighed out. The pack did feel light, even for a Japanese pack, so maybe their scales were off. The scales were off, people. That is pretty nice card. Very happy about that. Okay, honestly, all in all, that could have been a lot worse. We did get a Korean Gibble, which is huge. I like collecting Gibbles. We got a hit from the Japanese pack from the giveaway, so that was pretty awesome. And then we have 4 of those full art cards, which I was very happy to pick up at a reduced rate to add to the collection. So thank you guys for watching. Also, if you do use my referral link in the description for Whatnot, I believe it gives you $10 to use in free credits. And then I'm pretty sure if you use it, then I get $10 in free credits. Just be careful. Don't if you're gonna use the app and you scout around, find someone reliable, trustworthy, you probably should just take the first card for free. Don't pay any money for it. See how the process goes. Wait for it to ship to you. Double check you're getting the right products. That way, if you don't trust somebody, you don't get scammed. And if you are not sure about the app at all, go grab a freebie. If you have $10 in credits and a card costs $4 plus another $4 in shipping, they just cover it for you. That's what I did with my first purchase, which was that Zacian full art. So feel free to do that. Otherwise, please be responsible, guys. If you don't have money for that site, and it is kind of like gambling. Let's not beat around the bush. Just be safe. Don't blow your bankroll on it, please. But thank you guys for watching. This might be a bad example. I'm saying this right after I got some pretty good cards from it, but I also waited around. This took time. I didn't just go to the first buyer I saw cards. I was stalking this guy for his cards and then, crafting up a nice scam offer. So, yeah, be safe out there. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.